Hey, what's up everybody, it's MKBHD here, and let's talk about Android 16, specifically a small change that could make a big difference, how we manage app settings, those little tweaks and adjustments that can make or break your user experience. We've all been there, digging through menus trying to find that one toggle. It's frustrating, right? Especially when you're in a hurry or just want to get something done quickly. Android 16 wants to simplify that with its new Settings Preference Service API. This new feature aims to streamline the way we interact with our device settings. Now this API is all about integration. It's designed to make life easier for both developers and users. It lets developers bake their app settings right into the main Android settings app. This means you won't have to jump through hoops to find what you need. Imagine, no more jumping between apps to tweak notifications or change permissions. Everything you need will be in one place, making it more convenient and user-friendly. This isn't entirely new. iOS has had a similar feature for a while. Apple users have been enjoying this level of integration, but it's not without its flaws. But we all know how that's going. Adoption has been low, and it's still a mixed bag. Some users love it, while others find it cumbersome. Will Android 16 be different? Will it succeed where others have struggled? Let's dive in and explore what this new era of Android settings has to offer. Stay tuned as we break down the features, benefits, and potential pitfalls of this exciting update. The goal here is simple: make managing app settings easier. With the new API, you'd open the familiar Android settings app. There, among your Wi-Fi, display, and sound settings, you'd find individual sections for your apps. Think of it like having all your app settings under one roof. Need to change the notification sound for Instagram? Boom, it's right there in the Android settings app. Want to adjust privacy settings for your Twitter app? Easy peasy, same place. This sounds great on paper, right? A unified, centralized place for all your app settings. But as with anything tech-related, there are potential ups and downs. Let's talk benefits. First and foremost, convenience. No more app hopping to change a simple setting. Everything's accessible from a single, unified location. This also means a cleaner, more consistent experience. Imagine a world where every app's settings look and feel like they belong within the Android ecosystem. No more jarring design inconsistencies. But the real magic here is potential. Think about accessibility features being built into this unified settings hub. Or, imagine being able to quickly manage app permissions for multiple apps at once. The possibilities are truly exciting. Section 4, Developer Adoption, the key to success or failure. Now here's the catch, and it's a big one. Developer adoption. For this to work, developers need to get on board and integrate their apps. If only a handful of apps play along, we're back to square one, a fragmented experience. Remember what happened with iOS? They introduced a similar feature, but developers didn't really bite. Without widespread adoption, this new Android 16 feature risks becoming just another checkbox on a spec sheet. Google needs to incentivize developers, make it easy to integrate, provide clear guidelines, maybe even offer some visibility in the Play Store for apps that embrace this unified approach. Section 5, Potential Pitfalls, Inconsistency and Fragmentation. Even with decent developer adoption, there's a risk of inconsistency. What if developers interpret the integration guidelines differently? We could end up with a Frankenstein's monster of settings menus, some looking native, others feeling like they don't belong. Fragmentation is another concern. Imagine a scenario where some apps integrate fully, some partially, and others not at all. Instead of a unified experience, we might end up with even more confusion for users. Google needs to provide clear and strict guidelines to prevent this. Maybe even consider some level of control or review to ensure a consistent look and feel across all integrated settings. Section 6. User feedback, a mixed bag of excitement and apprehension. So far the response has been mixed. While some users are thrilled about the new features and the potential for a more streamlined experience, others are not so sure. The feedback ranges from enthusiastic praise to cautious skepticism. Some people are hyped about the potential for a cleaner, more unified experience. They see this as a step forward in making their digital lives simpler and more organized. The idea of having all settings in one place is appealing to them. Others are skeptical, especially those who've seen similar promises on other platforms fall flat. They worry that this might just be another overhyped feature that doesn't deliver on its promises. Their past experiences make them wary of new changes. There's also concern about control. Users who are used to having granular control over their app settings fear that this new system might take away some of that control. They worry about losing the ability to customize their apps to their liking. Some users prefer having app settings within the app itself, arguing it gives them more granular control. They feel that having settings integrated into a central system might make it harder to find and adjust specific settings. Others are worried about potential clutter if every single app decides to integrate. They fear that their settings menu might become overwhelming and difficult to navigate, defeating the purpose of a unified system. Google needs to listen to this feedback. It's crucial for them to understand the diverse perspectives of their user base and address their concerns. By doing so, they can create a system that works for everyone. Provide options, maybe allow users to choose which apps integrate their settings and which don't. This way, users can have the best of both worlds. A unified system for those who want it, and individual app settings for those who prefer it. And most importantly, communicate clearly. Transparency is key in gaining user trust. Google should make sure to explain how the new system works, what benefits it brings, and how it addresses user concerns. Explain the benefits, address the concerns, and be transparent about the challenges. By doing so, Google can ensure a smoother transition and greater acceptance of the new system among its users. Section 7. The Road Ahead, Android 16 and Beyond. As we look towards the future, it's clear that Android 16 is set to be a game-changer in the tech world. Android 16 is slated for a June 2025 release. This upcoming version promises to bring a host of new features and improvements that could redefine our mobile experience. That means we're just a few months away from seeing how this all plays out in the real world. Will developers embrace it? Will users love it? The anticipation is palpable and the stakes are high, only time will tell. The countdown has begun, and the tech community is buzzing with speculation and excitement. But one thing's for sure, this is a bold move by Google. They're not just updating an operating system, they're setting the stage for the future of mobile technology. A move towards a more unified, streamlined Android experience. Imagine a world where your smartphone is more intuitive, more responsive, and more integrated into your daily life. Whether it succeeds or not depends on a lot of factors, but it's definitely something worth keeping an eye on. The decisions made now will shape the user experience for years to come. So what do you guys think? Are you ready for the next big leap in Android technology? The community's response will be crucial in determining the success of Android 16. Are you excited about this potential settings revolution? The new features could change the way we interact with our devices, making them more user-friendly and efficient. Let me know in the comments down below. Your thoughts and opinions are invaluable as we navigate this exciting new chapter in Android's evolution. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future tech deep dives. Stay tuned for more updates and insights. Peace out.